What's up everyone? Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Before we begin, make sure to hit the like and subscribe, then hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon. We're posting 4 videos every day, so make sure to check back every single day. We've just hit 20k subscribers, so thank you all so much. Let's get to 30. Check out all the links in the description. Thousands of dollars of free crypto down there, along with signals, COINCALLS, TA, alpha and memes in our private Discord, accessed by signing up to our Patreon. This is not financial advice. Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Let's begin. So we're just taking a look at Verasity here, and as we can see, on a macro timescale, massive consolidation, huge pump, huge dump, huge pump, huge dump, and now looking like we're coming up, we're making those higher highs and higher lows, aren't we? Potentially coming down and finding a bit of potentially a bottom here on the 618. We've seen quite a few cryptos over the past day because of Bitcoin rolling over, having they basically lost support and rolled over, haven't they? We've seen it for Bitcoin, Ethereum, we've seen it for VeChain, we've seen it for Polygon, we've seen it for a lot of cryptos, but looking like Verasity here, it's actually holding pretty strong, isn't it? In and around this 618 level here. You can see we've had a little bit of a correction down to the downside here. Obviously with Verasity, with the wider market, it looked as though we were coming up, potentially getting a breakout of that resistance here. You can see resistance, resistance, resistance. And then we come back up again here, testing that resistance, but had a little bit of a rollover. But instead of, losing the bottom, losing the support that we've seen for a lot of cryptos, especially VeChain, for example, we've done a video on that today. Go check it out. You can see quite clearly here that we've actually, had a very decent bounce here for Verasity. We've not actually made a lower low yet, which is really interesting because so many cryptos are doing something like this, where they're making lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. They've come down again. We've had that, we've tried to break the resistance for Bitcoin. We've rolled over to the next lower low, but for Verasity, we haven't done that yet. You can see we've got the low here, the swing low at that 2.26 cent level there. It's in and around the 618, isn't it? Let's be honest. And you can see here, we came up, we tried to break the resistance, we roll again, but instead of rolling down to the next level of support after losing momentum again to the upside, we've actually come down just to the 618 here and got the bounce, which is pretty interesting in our opinion. We think Verasity, obviously it's a quality project, and they've been releasing so much good news recently, so much bullish announcements, and the price has just been suppressed because of Bitcoin, hasn't it? Bitcoin's been dragging the market down. Obviously, when we're in times of great fear, all the altcoins, for the very most part at least, are highly correlated to Bitcoin in a downtrend. And you can see that Verasity has just been getting dragged to the downside over and over again by Bitcoin recently, making lower lows and lower highs, heading down like this. But we do think sooner or later, Verasity is going to have its day in the sun, just like a lot of cryptos are. And Verasity is less than 100 million market cap. This crypto is so good. Like, we do think a 50, 100x for Verasity in the next few years, entirely possible considering all the stuff that they're actually doing, the amount of adoption that they're getting in the esports scene as well, not to mention their proof of view technology. They're approving more patents all over the world. The Bright Cove partnership is just the next piece of the puzzle for them. And sooner or later, we are going to see a massive move to the upside for Verasity in our opinion. Obviously in the short term, highly correlated to the market. The market is going down and down. But this isn't going to last forever, is it? Eventually the market's going to go back up, and when that happens, we do think Verasity is probably going to have a really significant move. Once everyone realizes the bottom is in, there could be a significant amount of FOMO, considering how bullish Verasity is overall in terms of fundamentals recently. But you can see just how well Verasity is actually holding here. It's probably a testament to how much demand there is for this crypto. You can see there's a lot of green volume here, showing a lot of momentum. A lot of people buying the dip in this area, especially at the 618 level here. We do think this is a very key level. And if we did come down and make a lower low here, you'd probably have some very significant bullish divergences in this kind of way as well. So overall, we're super bullish on Verasity. On the daily time frame here, let's just take a quick look at what's going on, just so we can see if there's any divergences. You can see here very clearly, the momentum to the downside on the histogram here decreasing. The histogram, obviously, it's another way of viewing the RSI, but you can see these waves that we do have. We basically, the RSI, the histogram is more in terms of momentum, and you can see here the momentum to the downside here. Big hump of momentum, smaller hump, and now making a smaller hump, looking like we're potentially, going to flip back to green momentum pretty soon. And every time we have green momentum, you can see we have a big pump in the market. So we're really confident that Verasity is going to do well in the long term. Short term, obviously not looking that good, but holding support really well here, unlike a lot of cryptocurrencies, may be ready for that bounce. So just before we do short-term price predictions, we do have an announcement to make. As we said, our goal in 2022 is to provide as much content and value as we can to all of our viewers. We love all of you so much. And that's why we've got the free Discord in the description. We really highly suggest that you go and check it out. It takes 10 seconds. Just go in the description, click the link for the free Discord and click accept, and we'll approve you in the Discord within half an hour. Then you can get access to all the content that we're posting there. You can basically see all of our daily crypto news, daily updates on the market, technical analysis. We've got memes in there, and we've got a new passive income channel where everyone's sharing their ideas about passive income. The community in general is just fantastic. They're all really helpful and really useful, and we've learned a thing or two ourselves from that community over the past few weeks. So please go and check it out. It's totally free. And then, as we've said on numerous occasions now, if you do want to get some extra content, even more content than that, you can sign up to our Patreon. I think it's $9.99 a month, or YouTube membership. You basically get access to our private Discord through either of those means, where we're posting daily signals for Bitcoin. We're posting alpha on really low cap, risky cryptos that could potentially, do 100 or maybe even 1000x. They're very risky, but obviously, this stuff is very interesting. We've just made a new thread as well, 10x potential cryptos in 2022, where we'll be posting some potentially safer plays that could do potentially 10x's in 2022 as well. And we're also posting some of our own personal moves there, maxi moves. We're posting so much content in the Patreon and in the free Discord. So please go and check them out. But as we said, there's no reason not to sign up to the free Discord. It's totally free. And the community is absolutely amazing. It takes like 10 seconds to do. So please go down in the description and check that out. And if you want to get a bit of an extra edge, there's the Patreon as well if you want to. So basically, short-term price predictions then. If we roll over, we do think this swing low area down here around that 2.3 cent level, very strong support, in which case we'd be forming massive bullish divergences. We'd at least get a bounce up to this resistance again in that instance. And then if we do hold this level here, because Verasity is looking super bullish, we want to see ourselves breaking this resistance, this goddamn resistance here at 3 cents, getting back inside the range, and then getting back up through the levels that we want to see. But as we've said numerous times here, Verasity looking really good. And overall, we would say, I just accidentally clicked the sidebar again. I do that quite a lot. Macro time frame, higher high, higher low, higher high, come down, make the higher low, come back up here and make the higher high into that 50 cent to $1 region. We do think that's very possible for Verasity, especially if you believe, your Elliott waves, you've got your 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you've got your fifth wave similar to your first wave coming up towards potentially that $1 mark. So that's it, guys. We'd like to thank you all so much for your support. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them down below, and don't forget to subscribe and then hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon, to stay up to date with the 4 videos we post every single day. Make sure to join the Patreon or YouTube membership to support us, as well as getting a ton of benefits. Crypto Maximalists will get access to daily signals, coin calls, alpha on new projects, and insight into our own personal moves, while Maximalist Gold takes you beyond, giving you a look at our own personal portfolio, super low cap gems, 100x potential portfolio, and constant access to us personally as a resource. We're constantly in the Discord posting daily and chatting to members, and we'll be hosting giveaways soon, so come and join a community rich with value and content. Remember, you can also join our public section of the Discord too, where we post news, technical analysis, daily updates on the markets, larger cap gems, and the occasional meme. There's absolutely no reason not to get involved with all that value. Links are all in the description. Please like and subscribe. We are Crypto Maximalists.